Hi, today we will be talking about how to find the lowest common multiple, LCM.
LCM, it is the lowest number that is a multiple of 2 or more given numbers. So the LCM is the lowest number that is a multiple of 2 or more given numbers. That is the LCM. First, we'll talk about the multiple. Some of you might have forgotten what a multiple is. What is a multiple? What is a multiple? Yes, a multiple, it is a number. It is a number that can be divided by another number without leaving a remainder. For example, the easiest, if we say find the multiples of 2. What are the multiples of 2? These include 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and so on. And if we say find the multiples of, let's say 7, the multiples of 7 are 7, 14, 21, 28, and those are numbers in the times table of that number. Like the times table of 7 includes 7, 14, 21, 28, 35. So we've mentioned what a multiple is. Next, what are common multiples? Common multiples of numbers. If we are given 2 or more numbers, the common multiples of the numbers are the numbers that are multiples of both the numbers. For example, if we are asked about the common multiples of 2 and let's say a number like 4, the multiples of 2, we said they are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and so on. And the multiples of 4 are 4, 8, 12, 16, and so on. To say what are the common multiples of 2 and 4 in these two sets, the common multiples of 2 and 4 are the numbers that are multiples of both numbers. 4 is a common multiple of 2 and 4, 8 is a common multiple, 12 is a common multiple, and so on. So the common multiples are the numbers that are multiples of both numbers. Now next, let's go to the lowest common multiple, our topic for today. We said the lowest common multiple is the lowest of the numbers that are multiples of the given numbers. So we've mentioned what a multiple is and the common multiple is. So if you are to look at 2 and 4, what is the lowest common multiple? The LCM of 2 and 4 is equal to 4. 4 is the lowest of the common multiples of the two numbers. Now time for the example. I want you to work out the following example. Find the LCM of 5 and 7. Find the LCM of 5 and 7. Please pause the video and work out the example. I know this is easy, right? Please work it out. Okay, now for the solution, let us work it out together, right? I'm pretty sure that you did it on your own at first. We said first we write the multiples of 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and so on. Then we write the multiples of 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, and so on. So what is the lowest common multiple? The lowest common multiple being the lowest of the multiple of both numbers. Which one is common? We have 35 here and we have 35 there. So 35 is our lowest common multiple. I know you got the answer correct, 35, right? So there is another method that we can use to find the LCM. Another method, method 2. This is especially important when you are working. Method 2. According to method 2, when we are working that example, we write the prime factors of the numbers. So we had 5 and 7. The prime factors of 5, first, all know that 5 and 7 are both prime numbers. So the prime factors of 5, it only has 2 prime factors, that is 1 and itself, and 7 also has 2 prime factors, that is 1 and itself, right? You know from our lesson on how to find factors and prime factors of numbers that 5 and 7 are both prime numbers, so they only have 1 prime factor each. So 5 has 1 prime factor, which is 5, and 7 has 1 prime factor, which is 7. So according to our method, we write it like this: the lowest common multiple is equal to 5 times 7. The lowest common multiple being the product of the two numbers, which is equal to 35. According to method number 2, to find the LCM, what do we do to find the LCM? First, we have 2 steps. Step number 1, you express the numbers. Express the numbers, right, as a product of prime factors. We said prime factors are numbers with only 2 factors, 1 and itself. And step number 2, we find the lowest product. Find the lowest product of factors which contains all of the prime factors of the numbers. Now example time. Now to do an example that you assist us. Find the LCM of 24, 28, 36, and 50. How do we do it? We said number 1, express the numbers as a product of prime factors. According to our lesson on how to find factors and prime factors, we said first we divide the numbers by their prime factors. You start with 24, 24. The first prime factor of 24 is 2. 2 into 24, it is 12. Then next, 2 into 12, 6. 2 into 6, 3. 3 into 3, 1. So 24 is equal to, right now we are writing it in index form. So in index form, it is 24 is equal to 2 to the power of, how many 2's are there? 1, 2 to the power of 3 times 3. There is only 1 3, so we write 3. Then next, 28. The first prime factor is 2. 2 into 28, this is 14. Then next, 2. 2 into 14, it is 7. 7 into 7, it is 1. So 28 is equal to 2 to the power of, there are 2 2's, 2 times 7. Then next, 36. 36. The first prime factor is 2. 2 into 36, this is 18. 2 into 18, this is 9. 2 is not a prime factor of 9, so we try 3. 3 into 9, it is 3. 3 into 3, it is 1. So 36 is equal to 2 to the power of 2, there are 2 2's, times 3 to the power of 2, since there are 2 3's. Then next, 50. For 50, the first prime factor is also 2. To 50, it is 25. Then 25, the first prime factor is 5, since 2 and 3 are not prime factors of 25. 5 into 25, it is 5. 5 into 5, it is 1. So we write it like this. 50 is equal to 2. There is only 1 2 times 5. There are 2 5's to the power of 2. So we have completed the first step. So step number 2, we said find the lowest product of factors of which contains all of the prime factors of the numbers. So now we then write the LCM is equal to, okay, what are the prime factors of all the numbers? There is 2, there is 3, there is 7, and there is 5. So we will write the first number first. There is 2, the highest one, it is 2 to the power of 3. We don't just write 2 or 2 to the power of 2 or 2 to the power of, we write 2 to the power of 3 since it is power of 3, since it is the highest, times the next number is 3. There's 1 3 here, then there's 3 to the power of 2, and so we write 3 to the power of 2, which is the highest. Then we say times the next number is 5. We write 5 to the power of 2. Then next times the next number is 7. This is 7. So the lowest common multiple of this number, what is the lowest common multiple of these numbers? First, we multiply 2 to the power of 3. What is 2 to the power of 3? This is equal to 8. Then we say times 3 to the power of 2, which is 9 times 9. This is equal to 72. Then we say times 5 to the power of 2, which is 25, times 25, which is 1,800. Then times 7. This gives us 12,600. So it is easy, right? This is the easiest, finding the lowest common multiple. Okay, we are done with the lesson. The lesson was on finding the lowest common multiple. As a recap, what did we say? We said the lowest common multiple is the lowest of the common multiples of the numbers. So according to our last example, we said that the first thing we do is to write the numbers as products of their prime factors, which we did here. We wrote them down in index form. Then the next thing that we do, we find the prime factors that are contained in all the numbers, and then write them at the highest powers that are available. So the prime factors that we found were 2, 3, 5, and 7, and the highest powers were 2 to the power of 3, 3 to the power of 2, 5 to the power of 2, and 7 to the power of 1. Then we calculated it and it came out as 12,600. So 12,600 is the lowest common multiple of this class.
Thank you for watching this video. May you please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Free Tutorials ZW.